Welcome back to Project Crafters. So this is basically a little series where we're going to be setting up all new crafters with all the professions and basically making gold with them. So we want to set up Dragonflight professions and then also all the classic and older content professions and basically learn all the recipes and see how much gold we can make in the process. So we're on episode number 2. What we've done in the last episode was get all the professions to skill 65 in Dragonflight, and a few of them we did a couple of the other expansions. But what we're going to do now, what our main goal is, we're going to set up a few of the Dragonflight professions, make a few things, get them up in the auction house so we can have a bit of gold turning over. I think we're going to start off with the new PvP gear, the crafted PvP gear that goes to item level 424 in PvP, so the obsidian set. We're going to make them, so we'll buy all the recipes for those. We'll learn all the recipes and we'll get them listed up in the auction house, and we can have a little look if there's anything else that we can craft just with the basic professions as they are. So we're 65 skill and in all the professions, so we'll go through, see what there is worth crafting that can be profitable. Might actually make some bags. The bags are profitable at the moment, so we'll go through, see what items we can find. So let's start off on this guy. This is leatherworking and tailoring. So before we actually get into it, we're using a basic TSM crafting group. So this right here, this just has the basic setup. So we got our blue gear, crimson gear, obsidian gear, crafter tools, professions, so your alchemy, blacksmith, cooking. And now this is all just for Dragonflight, this right here. And then to make the other ones, we simply, for like the other expansions, we simply go here, and then with the profession win, we can actually create a profession group. So this will create a group with everything that we know from the other expansions also. So like classic and all them ones. But basically, let's start off. So let's get in this first group. We've put in a group of the obsidian gear all into leather. So let's just have a check. So it's these two right here that are profitable at the moment. If we go check in Dragonflight, let's go down to the gear we want to craft. So we're in leatherworking. That's the ones that we've learned so far. So we've got these right here. So the chain is this one right here. So we could technically craft this one also. Seems to be selling for a decent amount, like 7k, and also the chain mace. So we'll add that and that also. So that seems to be the main profitable things. What else do we have in leatherworking at this point in time? So we could make the, that's not going to be profitable. The market is too low at the moment. Too low. So this could be profitable. What's the sell rate? We could possibly make one of these. It would be profitable. Nothing too crazy though. I think we'll add that to the queue. What do we got here? Some of the basic blues. Let's restock the blues for leatherworking. So there's a couple that are profitable. Very nice. Now if you want any of these groups or any of the TSM stuff to set this up, it will be all added to the gold making guide, the retail gold making guide. There'll be a few groups in there, and it'll just teach you how to set things up, how to make your own groups with TSM, and what operations you should be using and things like that. Let's just have a little scroll through here. We haven't learned much stuff yet, so there shouldn't be too much that's actually big profitable. We could do some of the crimson gear. It seems to have a decent amount of profit on some of them. However, it won't sell as good as the obsidian. What reagents are actually making a profit? Ooh, so this is currently profitable. But that's only for the rank 1s. Alright, so this is the main things we're going to craft right here on our leatherworker to start off with. So you want to go to gathering, open task list, and this will bring up a list from TSM that will tell you all the items that you need to buy to actually craft them items. So we'll head over to the auction house, you open up TSM in under browsing, and then you click on scan all, and this will scan all the items that you need to actually buy to craft those items, and it will select the proper amount you need to actually do it also. So if we just go to buy out and then confirm, it's already picked the amount we want, so I picked 36 for us because we need 36, and you simply just do it like this, and then you'll have all the materials you need. We also will sell off the stuff we leveled up crafting with, so some of these might be able to sell. They're not too expensive, but if we can get something for them, it's better than nothing. Right, let's post this up. But basically, if you don't own the guide, what we're kind of crafting with is a 15% crafting market, a crafting range. So we're crafting 15% more than what it costs to craft the items. We're selling them for 15% more than what it costs to actually craft the items, or a lot more. So 15% all the way up to like 500% of what it costs to craft the items is what we're aiming to sell these items for using the TSM operations. Alright, we've got it all right now. Perfect. Right, so let's go ahead and do the first little lot of crafting on this guy, and we'll get everything up in the auction house, then we'll sort out tailoring. Alright, and we head back over to gathering, and as you can see, we can craft all of them except this one right here. It's telling me to switch over and actually get it off another account, so we'll just buy it here. We'll just be a bit quicker. So Huchin, how many did we need actually? 5. And we go here. Alright, so let's get the cheapest one, this one right here, and we only want 5 of those. Alright, perfect. We've got everything that we need to craft the ones that are profitable at the moment. Alright, perfect. So now we can do all these right here. We've got all the stuff we need. So the estimated profit of these few little crafts is about 8.8k, and it's only costing us 2k to actually do it. So very nice. But the main goal is to just get things up in the auction house and started, and we can scale up in the future. Alright, perfect. So these ones are going for 7k each, which is pretty good. Alright, so let's get these all up on the auction house now, and then we'll sort out tailoring, and we'll buy the plans for the PvP gear, and we'll make some, throw them up in the auction house also. Alright, so let's throw them up in the auction house using TSM. We have all the groups selected. Now this will also post the other things we crafted, which is really good. Alright, let's post these all up. And that's a nice little start. At least we have something that can actually start selling for us right away. And that is our main goal with doing this. We might even buy the Crimson PvP plans after. We'll just go through all of them. We'll get the Obsidian ones first, and we'll go from there. Alright, so everything's posted. We could sell some of these blues. Are any of them actually worth selling? We do want to post this up. Let's just go to, we can just click on it here. Right, let's sell that. It's still 200 gold profit. How much do we pay for this? 200, 300 gold profit. They're not worth listing. This could be. Now these are just things that we actually made when we were leveling our crafting, so they're not in any TSM groups at the moment. Let's undercut these guys right here. Cool. Let's see what else. A lot of this will just be vendors, these blue items. What are these ones? These ones are worth a decent amount. Throw these up in the auction house. We might get a sale, just a bonus from when we were leveling. and I think we can vendor the rest of them. We'll sell the drums, and the rest of the equipment is cheap as. Alright, so we can sell that stuff off with vendor. Check out the auction house. First few little crafts that we've got going. Very nice. The drums already sold. They sold really quick. Alright, awesome. So now we're going to learn all the tailoring obsidian plans. Let's go ahead and buy those up. Alright, so here are the plans right here. Let's go ahead and we'll buy all of these up. I don't think that is every single one of the plans. It might be. Seems like it is most of them. We'll buy all of those up except obviously the one for 40k. We'll wait till the price goes down on that one. So we'll buy these up, we'll learn them, and we'll see what we can actually craft with tailoring already. Alright, so we've got all the plans we want for tailoring. Let's learn all these. We'll vendor away all this stuff that we trained up with. Did not need that. Alright, so let's learn all these new plans. So the gloves, the top, the head, and we'll see which one's actually making profit at the moment. Okay, so we just finished adding all the cloth gear to the obsidian group. So let's go ahead and click on restock. I want to select obsidian and then cloth, restock. So we've got a few that are profitable. Estimated profit of 28k, so a bit more than the leatherworking. Now we're only making one of each. They obviously craft with different stats, so you could technically craft like one of each stat and have it up on the auction house. We're just going to play around with one at a time at the moment. Just keep it real simple, and we'll just sort out all the professions first, and these will be the basic start. So let's go back in there. Let's go to gathering, and let's gather all that stuff we need. So pretty simple stuff. We just need pretty much the bolts, and we can buy the spools. Alright, so head over to browse, scan all. Let's grab all the materials that we need. Now I wonder if these are the cheapest. Let's actually check that out. And check out the bolts. So they are, yep. So everything's all good there. Let's go to browse and let's buy these up. Now technically we can make the spools, or we can just buy them. I think we're just going to buy them. Just speed up the thing. We're trying to do it as quick as possible. That is the main aim we're going for with this challenge. Spend a little bit of time and make a whole heap of gold. So we've got all the things we need. Let's go ahead and craft these ones up. Let's head over to the crafting spot. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and craft them all. Alright, awesome. So let's craft up all these and we'll get them up on the auction house. We could actually have a look if there's anything else that's profitable in tailoring while we're here. So vibrant cloths, they're definitely not profitable. Oh wait, they could be. That'd be for rank 1 though. What garments are here? Right here. So hat is not profitable. Not profitable enough. What about this one? 100 gold. So we could make one of these hats. Oh, the bags. Yes, we actually want to craft a whole heap of these bags. So we'll actually set up a TSM group for that, for the bags, and we'll get it to craft probably 20 at a time, I think. 25, 20. Alrighty, so we've got the group set up. We're going to make 20 of them at a time. Let's go down and grab them. Here we go, 20 at a time. Perfect. They're making about 30 gold profit each. They should sell fairly quickly. So let's click on gathering. Select our guy. Right, so let's buy the materials, head over to browse, scan all, and we'll grab the bolts and the spools. Need to check if they are the cheapest bolts. What do we work with? They're definitely not, so we want to go with these ones right here. How many bolts did we need? 400. 400 of those, super cheap. And then our spools. Right, perfect. 160 of those, and that's everything we need to do the crafting. We've got to list up these things also. Right, let's make these bags. So go tailoring, crafting, and we need to craft them on this guy. Alright, so let's craft up 20 of each of the bags. Nice little 44 gold profit on each of the bags. How much are these ones? Oh, they're a bit lower. We should... Why are they lower? We should still be making, what? 35 gold profit off these anyways, as they are. Alright, perfect. Let's get these all up on the auction house. Then we'll head over to the blacksmith and the engineering character. And we'll get up just the basic PvP gear from him, so the new obsidian gear. Alright, to post this stuff, it's very simple. Come to auctioning with TSM, click on post scan, and it will scan all the items in your bags that are profitable and meet your things to actually post. So we obviously have all the materials not to post, all the things that we craft to sell at a profitable price, so 15% more than the crafted cost. And if it doesn't meet that criteria, won't actually sell the piece of gear, which is exactly what we want. Now these bags should sell pretty quick. They do have a pretty good sell rate. Everyone needs bags, especially everyone that is making new alts for season 2. So we'll get these all listed, then we'll move on to the next character, I think. So first of all, we're just going to go through the main Dragonflight professions, get all the basic stuff up in the auction house. There is still way more stuff we can actually craft for tailoring. We actually need to do the mail for leatherworking too. Forgot about that. So we need to buy all the mail recipes on this character and make the mail PvP gear with our crafting toon. Let's post all these up. Nice, we already got the bags starting to sell. Alright, so let's actually get the obsidian mail plans. So obsidian, then we want to go to recipes, and then go to leatherworking. We want to buy all the mail ones. Wait, we might have already learnt. Oh, we already learnt them. Which ones haven't we got collected here? Just this one. Alright, so we've actually already previously brought the mail ones. Did we craft any? That is the question. Oh look, we just sold. Oh, that's the pattern that we just brought. So we sold a few bags. Let's see if we've got mail stuff up. So we do. Alright, so this turn is sorted. We've got everything up that we want to have up at the moment. Let's jump onto the blacksmith. We'll just learn this real quick. Then we'll jump onto the blacksmith. We'll come back on here, do a cancel scan in a bit, and see what else is sold. Alright, so we've got all the blacksmithing recipes, the blacksmither and the enchanter. So let's go ahead and learn all those. We'll craft up what is profitable. So we got all the obsidian pieces. Some were pretty dear, a couple K, like 5K. Anyways, let's learn all of these. Let's click on that. Alright, let's learn these up, and we'll craft them up, and we'll see which ones are profitable. Alright, so we're going to change the restocking quantity and the minimum and the maximum. So the minimum to 2 and the maximum to 5. So we should be crafting 5 at a time. And when we get down to 2, it will ask us to restock more. We're doing this because you can get obviously different stats on the gear. So we're going to do that with all the PvP gear that we're crafting. Same with the rings, necks and trinkets. So that should work a bit better. Alright, so let's go down to the group. we want to restock this one right here, plate. Alright, perfect. Well, they have a decent profit on them too, probably more than the leatherworking and the tailoring ones. So the estimated profit from all this is 87k, and it's going to cost about 41k to actually craft this. So we head over gathering, have our toon selected. Alright, so let's buy what we need. Choose TSM, go to browse, TSM, browse, scan all, and we can buy what we need here. Let's just check that the quantities, the ranks are the cheapest. That is right. Let's see if the other one is the cheapest rank that is showing us. So it's not, we need this one right here, the rank 3. Alright, so the first one was good. Let's buy up these. 22k. Alright, and how much are these going to be? We want, how many of them? 80. We want the cheapest one, so these ones right here. 80. We might have to buy it just a tiny bit less, and we'll send some gold over. So let's go 70. Perfect. Right, let's go ahead and craft up the majority of them. Right, let's craft them all up. Alright, so we got all the ones we had the materials for to craft. So let's get these up on the auction house. We also can sell some of the stuff we crafted to level up, some of the tools and the armor, if it's worth selling. Alright, let's head over to auctioning. We want to use this right here. Alright, let's post them up. Alright, so let's post up the items that we leveled, that we crafted while leveling. We might as well try to sell a few of them instead of just getting rid of them. We might as well. What do we got here? Some of the blue gear. We might just put up one of each of the blue gears, and then we can vendor the rest. Oh, they're pretty close to vendor value. This one isn't. We'll vendor the rest of the blues. They're all a bit close to the vendor. And then we've got some leftover PvP gear that didn't post if either wasn't the right price or we didn't meet the operations we had set up. Materials, tools. So some of these tools we can get rid of. We can get rid of this. Get rid of these. Vendor them. We'll sell this. So we'll just go through here. We'll sell the stuff we crafted to level it up. Well, these are going for 600. Let's put up both of them. 40. Alright, so we'll just post up the rest of these. And then, alright, so we posted them. Let's vendor off the leftover trash ones from leveling. And then we will move on to the next goal. Okay, so let's craft the rest of the blacksmithing stuff, and we'll also do some of the engineering. We got selected plate. Yep, so we want to craft these ones up. And then we'll also do the engineering. Let's set it up. Set it up also. What do we want to actually craft though? Oh, the helmets are profitable. So we might make one of each of these helmets. What else was? These are low sell rate. Profession tools. Oh, they are. We might make one of all the profitable ones of those. Anyways, let's do the blacksmithing first. Alright, we'll craft up the rest of the gear for blacksmithing. Alright, let's make our own group with engineering just to see what is profitable with it. So let's restock it. Where is it? Where is it? Engineering. Where is it? Alright, so let's check what is profitable in the group we just quickly made. There's a fair few, so there's 55k profit that can be made. What have we got? We've got some of the tools, the goggles, so the helmet, the goggles. Alright, nice. Let's make all those up. So we're on Buffy. Alright, we're good to go. So let's go buy it from the auction house. It should only be like 1.7k for the stuff we need. We're pretty cheap anyways. Let's go ahead and buy it all up. Alright, we got everything. Let's go ahead and craft it all up, and we'll get it on the auction house. Alright, so it's super cheap, as you can see, and we're sorted. So now we can craft everything there. Perfect. Okay, let's post everything up on the auction house. Let's go to auctioning, post it all. Alright, so we've got our PvP gear. We've got some pretty good prices on this realm. Alright, looking at these things right here in parts, we could make a few of these. The ever burning blasting powder, because they're profitable at all ranks. I think that's what we're going to do. We're only going to get probably like, they sell how many? 1,000 per day, 150, nearly 2,000. So we won't make too many of them. We'll just make a few. Let's go ahead. We've already got the materials for them. So let's craft up these. So it's about around like 43 gold profit per one. You obviously save some and stuff like that. Get multi-crafts. But let's do this and we can just level them up a bit. Now it would be worth probably doing like 2,000 a day of the rank 3s and selling them over time. But we'll see how these ones sell first, the ones that we just make here. We're also going to have to start picking our specializations on all the Dragonflight professions now and sorting out what route we want to take them. Alright, so we're back on the tailorer and the leatherworker. Let's see what we've got. It's only been like an hour or so, about an hour and a half. We've already got all the bags that have sold. They sold really quick and really well. Also the drum. So what we'll do is we'll craft more of these and sell more of them, I think. Alright, so let's make 20 more of both of those. Alright, so let's do, say, 20 of each. Actually, while they're selling at such good profit, I think we're going to just make 100 of each of these, and then we'll just sell 20 at a time up in the auction house. This way we've got a whole heap of there in stock, ready to use. Alright, so we'll craft up about 100 of each of those. Alright, just throw them up in the auction house. We'll just throw 20 up at a time. That is what the TSM is set to, just 20 of them, it should be. Yep, and we're good to go. So we'll just spam our TSM post macro, and this will just post them. Pretty much just clicks the post button for you. Super simple. But they're both going for about 50 gold, and we paid about just under 20 gold. We paid 16 for this one right here, the Simply Stitch reagent bag, and then for the WOTLK bag we paid about 21 gold each. A bit cheaper because we actually got the cheaper rank materials. So anyways, we'll throw 20 up a time, just not flood the market. And now these should sell pretty quick. Once they sell, we'll restock them with more. But this episode is getting pretty late. It's going for about half an hour now, so I think we'll end episode 2 here. We still got a few more Dragonflight professions to get the basics set up with, and then obviously we need to set up the specializations, get all the recipes, and make our specializations maxed out to make the most profit in whatever we're going to focus on. And then after that we'll probably set up all the old expansion professions, mainly for like the crafted transmogs, and then we'll set those up to sell them too. But anyways, if you want to learn how to make gold in World of Warcraft, check out my retail gold making guide, and it'll be the first link down below. It goes over all the add-ons, pretty much goes over everything you need to actually make gold in retail, from like crafting, farming, crafted transmogs, just a whole heap of different things you need to know about making gold in the game. And that is the first thing down below. So they're already selling, super nice. And also hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for the next episode.